Now, a funeral service for the late former Minister William Ole Ntimama is currently underway at the All Saints Cathedral. Top leaders from across the political divide are attending this service. Let us now listen in to what is going on there. All right, and our reporter Duncan Haimba has been closely following this Requiem Mass for former Minister William Ole Ntimama, who passed on barely a fortnight ago. Duncan Haimba now joins us live from the All Saints Cathedral with more details on how this particular Mass went on and some of the things we should expect tomorrow during the funeral service in Narok County. A very good afternoon to you, Duncan. Many thanks for joining us here on the KTN News Desk. Kindly keep us up to speed with the goings on at the All Saints Cathedral, Duncan.
Akisa, we are coming to the tail end of the Requiem service here at the All Saints Cathedral along Kenyatta Avenue, as you've rightly put it. As we speak now, it's the Archbishop Dr. Jackson Ole Sapit that is now preaching to the congregation, and then after that we will be done because the service started pretty early, around 10 in the morning, and we've had speeches and speeches and speeches, quite a huge number of speakers that had been listed to eulogize the late William Ole Ntimama. Akisa.
Just tell us the number of dignitaries, the leaders across the political divide who are present at this particular Requiem Mass, some of the notable names that were present.
On the program, President Uhuru Kenyatta was listed as one of the people who are supposed to be part of the mourners here, but we understand that he's held up, but he's being represented by Interior CS retired Major General Joseph Nkaiseri, who's given his condolences both in his capacity as a leader from the Maasai community and representing the government, because he has also given the apology of the Deputy President William Ruto, who is away in Zambia to represent the president at the swearing in of President Lungu. But the notable faces, as you've said, CORD leader, opposition leader Raila Odinga is here, immediate former Tanzania Prime Minister and the opposition leader in Tanzania, Edward Lowassa, is also here. And then we have governors from Narok, that is Samuel Ole Tunai and his Samburu counterpart, and a host of politicians from Narok. Those are the notable figures that are here. And of course, CSS, again, CS Kiraitu Murungi was here briefly, although he left. And then a host of many members of parliament that are. But in terms of key political faces that are here, then we can talk of Raila Odinga and Edward Lowassa, of course, now with the CS Nkaiseri. Akisa.
Now, Duncan, the former Minister William Ole Ntimama has a lot of feathers in his cap. He's been seen as the king of the Ma community. It was a very big loss for the Ma community and the country at large. Kindly just take us through some of the things that were said that would be very memorable about the late William Ole Ntimama.
As you've said, a lot of things have been said regarding Ntimama. The only thing that you could say is not positive is that word that he was a warmonger, which has come up from numerous speakers here, from the Editors Guild chairperson Linus Kaikai, of course leaders from the Maasai community. They've said, but they've justified, because they've said that one thing that he fought fearlessly was the fact that when it came to the Maasai community. And Edward Lowassa has said that he was a leader who never actually only fought for the land rights or the rights of the minority for his Maasai community in Kenya alone. The same happened in Tanzania. So he's being actually remembered for his principle, for his principle and how he fearlessly fought for matters of human rights. And former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has said that he was not apologetic when it comes to matters environment conservation, matters land rights regarding his people, and he has enumerated on what he calls that the political risk that they undertook when it came to saving the Mau complex, and he has said that the late Ntimama was very categorical from cabinet level to the politics outside the cabinet. He never wavered when it came to championing the conservation of the Mau forest. Those are some of the issues that is being remembered with. Of course, his children and particularly his daughter Deborah has said on how as a family at one point they would get worried in terms of what their father would say out there politically, but they are saying he gave them that assurance and told them that when it came to matters of human rights, fighting for the oppressed, then they should not worry about him because that is what he stood for. Very interesting, they have said that among the people that Ntimama looked up to, or people that were his mentors, they've listed the likes of the late Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln. They are saying those are the people that he looked up to, and they are the people that together they appear to be on the same page of history, fighting for rights of mankind. So that is what his family has said, Akisa.
Much for that update. Duncan will be definitely taking a look at how the funeral service will go down tomorrow in Narok County. Duncan Haimba is joining us from the All Saints Cathedral, where the Requiem Mass for the late William Ole Ntimama is just about to end.